Again, hello, welcome to Hatty Waiver Guru. This is preseason, getting ready for week 1 coming up this weekend. So, pretty exciting stuff. To help you along, I know some of you, most everybody should have drafted by now. So there's some guys already out on the waiver wire that you may want to go ahead and stake some claim to and go ahead and grab. So what I'm going to do is go through quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. I'm going to tell you who to grab, who you need to be watching, and who you can use as spot stars in case of injuries or people that might not be playing full-time in week 1, like some of the running backs out there. So let's start with quarterback. The first grab is Russell Wilson in Seattle. He's overtaken Matt Flynn. He's a starter there. He's someone you really, I would grab for sure. He has tons of upside. One of the quarterbacks out there with most, what he's shown in preseason shows that he can be an elite quarterback and somebody that I would at least at the minimum grab and put on my bench right now. Moving on to who am I watching? Going to be watching Andrew Luck. He probably is drafted in most leagues, but in some leagues he's still sitting out there, especially in smaller leagues. It's going to be a guy that has tons of upside, and we're really going to see how he performs now that the regular season's starting. So someone I'm keeping a close eye on and a great quarterback. And finally, your spot starter is Jake Locker. Going to have some weapons around him. I think he's got a lot of potential to show that he can be a great quarterback for you, especially if you're in need for those bye weeks or injury spot starts. So Jake Locker, look his way. Moving on to running back, you got Toby Gerhart. Should have been drafted in most leagues, but AP is probably going to start off a little bit slow come week 1. And for you owners, like you MJD owners, you AP owners, Trent Richardson owners, you're going to be looking for someone. If Toby Gerhart's out there, that's someone you can go ahead and plug in for week 1. You can watch Jonathan Dwyer. I don't think Isaac Redman can make it all the way through the full season. I just don't think he's capable of staying healthy. Jonathan Dwyer would be the guy that they go to. Mendenhall is kind of way out there, but Dwyer is the guy that you want to go ahead and watch. Finally, your spot starter is Rashad Jennings. He's going to be your best bet for week 1, getting probably 20 touches in week 1. That'd be the guy I'd look to if he's on your waiver wire, if you need some help in week 1. Wide receiver, go ahead and grab Kendall Wright. Kendall Wright looking great for Titans. He's going to be the starter there. He's an excellent looking rookie. Could end up being one of the Rookie of the Year candidates. I would go ahead and grab him now if he didn't get drafted. Watch Danny Amendola and Steve Smith on St. Louis. I think Sam Bradford's going to find somebody. He's going to find a connection. It's going to be either Amendola or Steve Smith. So watch both of those guys. Also, I want you to watch Alshon Jeffrey. He's a wide receiver in Chicago playing opposite Brandon Marshall. I think he's got a lot of potential. Would be somebody, if you have room, to stash on your bench. Jeffrey's a really neat guy to watch. And finally, your spot starter is Austin Collie. Austin Collie, if he can just stay healthy, is going to be a weapon. He's going to be fantasy relevant, and it's going to be somebody that you can use in spot start situations for sure. Finally, moving on to tight ends, your grab is Greg Olsen. I'm really excited about this guy. I've been drafting him in a lot of my leagues. I know he's out there in some waiver wires. Greg Olsen has a ton of upside. That's the guy I'd grab. Last year, Shockey and Olsen combined total for about 900 yards, give or take 8 to 10 touchdowns. And now Shockey's gone, so Olsen, do the math. That's a good guy to grab. Watch Kyle Rudolph. He's on the Vikings. He's going to be somebody that they're going to look towards. I would keep an eye out, close eye on Kyle Rudolph. And finally, Kobe Fleener from Indianapolis. I expect Andrew Luck to look Fleener's way. Fleener's an interesting tight end rookie. Definitely worth a stash on your bench. That's it for week. Get ready to go into week 1. Those are your grabs, your who I'm watching, your spot stars at all positions. Check out the Facebook page if you have questions. It's facebook.com/Hatty Waiver Guru. If you want to go to the website, I've got weekly rankings there. I've got articles there. That's hattywaiverwireguru.com. Check those sites out. I'm here to help you out, here to help you win leagues. That's what it's all about. Really excited for the season to go ahead and get underway. So good luck to you, and keep in touch. Ask those questions.